Cobra started with the Baffler. My granddad had a wooden Baffler. I think I've still got it at my dad's house somewhere. This is the newest Baffler and it looks very reminiscent of the original. Tell us how it works.
Yeah, the technology doesn't change. These Baffler rails really do their job to help you hit out of any lie, any place, any time. So what we've done here is created a Baffler that Butch Harmon and Rickie Fowler have worked on together. Butch is a big fan of rails and taught Rickie how to hit balls out of different lies in different spots on the golf course. All we had to do was create a club that does exactly what they're working on. So we made many prototypes. We did different types of rails, different widths, different lengths, different positions, and this is the one that turned out the best. So when Rickie doesn't feel like playing a 3-iron or utility iron, he puts this 5-wood in play. It features the same movable weight that our normal fairways have, so 20 grams that you can move to the front or to the back to make it penetrating or towering, but now he has rails to make impact with the turf more forgiving. So when he has a lie that's perfect, doesn't really matter. He knows what to do. If the lie is a little bit down and the ball's sitting in a depression or a divot, he knows he can go down at it a little steeper, and the front part of these rails will help protect him from digging too deep, help it glide through the turf and help it exit the turf and feel really great while he's excavating a ball from a bad lie. So the Baffler F6 comes out this spring.
I usually rotate between a 5-wood and a 3-iron depending on the golf course and rough and course conditions. But when I talked about the rails kind of being a little bit of self-correcting, that's going to help everyone in their game. It's great out of the fairway, a tough lie. It's really good out of the rough just because it gets through there a little bit better. It's a fun club to hit. Someone with a normal to possibly a little steeper attack angle, that's where someone's going to see the benefit of it a bit more. Just because the rails are going to come in contact with the ground and underneath the turf a little bit more, where they're actually going to be able to work a little bit. In the front, they have a little bit of almost like having a bounce on a wedge, where it's going to help plane out the wood, whether it's a wood or a hybrid. And yeah, it's nothing but beneficial. My coach has always been a big fan of the rails, and when we had talked about possibly putting it and looking at doing it into my 5-wood and some of the clubs that I play, he thought it was a great idea. It's something like where I talked about. It's beneficial for everyone. It really can only help you. Like we were talking about, it works like fins on a surfboard or the rudder on a boat. It helps guide the club the right way. I felt like it was a little bit more consistent. The misses were a little more consistent. The ball flight, if anything, was just a touch lower, just because with the rails, it kind of keeps it a consistent strike. So it's not spinning too much. The ball's not getting up in the air as much. It's coming out a lot more consistently, which is a good thing.